Hey yo, hey yo.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Little in the Middle. I'm trying on something different. I have my shoulders exposed right now because I feel like I need to be a little bit more feminine. I need to be a little more feminine for social media. I need to be a little bit more feminine for TikTok. I'm testing fucking social media. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this as well with social media. I'm not okay, I'm in a good mood, okay, but I just feel like I need to vent right now because I feel like every time I open up my fucking Instagram or my TikTok, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same shit on social media. People fucking dancing. The choreography is so amazing. Oh my god. Mind blowing choreography on fucking TikTok. Oh my god. Are you a professional dancer? Oh my god, I'm blown away. I'm fucking blown the fuck away with all these hand movements. At this point, you should already know sign language. There's so many hand movements in fucking dancing that now it's if you come across a deaf person or a mute person, you should be able to communicate. I didn't know that fucking dancing meant hand movements now. And not even breakdancing kind of hand movements. It's like fucking, oh, call me on my fucking telephone kind of hand movements. Or like, oh, the sun is in my eye fucking hand movements. Oh, you fucking stink hand movements. Whatever happened to moving your fucking feet when you're dancing? Whatever happened to moving your hips when you're dancing? I don't like to dance. I don't want to fucking dance. So maybe I shouldn't have any say in this. But I'm fucking tired of social media. And I know I post on social media. I have to because I have to promote this podcast. So every time I'm on TikTok and I'm on my main page to see like what percentage it's loading, and I'm like, God, Wi-Fi gods, please hurry this up because I cannot keep scrolling up. It's like nonsense after nonsense. And it's like, I know, like, these people are expressing their feelings just like you are. So maybe shut the fuck up. Because that's their way of expressing their feelings. That's their way of showing off their personality on social media. And you're wearing a fucking ridiculous headset. You're talking into a fucking mic with these fucking lights shining on your fucking face. And you bought a camera so you can vent. So maybe you should shut up. That's me talking to myself. Maybe you should shut the fuck up. The lip syncing. Oh my god, you had us fooled. Man, you had us fooled. I thought you were singing for real. I thought you were singing. That's not you? Oh, it's Miley Cyrus, right? Yeah, but you're lip syncing? Oh, you're so fucking. Oh. So talented. Oh my goodness. What would social media be without all these sign language, dancing, and lip singing? Where would we be without all these women in their underwear? I'm so tired of social media. It's like, show me something different. Show me something different. It's the same fucking hot chick with barely any clothing and a white t-shirt with her nipples showing. It's the same fucking hot bitch that's at Walmart jiggling her booty and lifting up her dress for attention. And then some fucking creepy fucking guy walks by and it's like, oh yeah. And then she's like, someone acknowledged me. Someone gave me a comment without telling me anything special about me. Someone said, oh my God, wow. From an area that I shit from and fart. I'm so special. I'm so talented. Oh my God, I'm so naughty. Show me something different. I'm tired of seeing hot people on social media. I might be alone in this because let me actually get a real percentage here of how many men listen to this fucking podcast. Oh, I got a new geographic location, Colombia. Ooh, who's that? Who's Colombian that's listening to my podcast? I got 2% Canada, 2% Mexico, 96% United States. Canada, Colombia. Ooh, where? I want to get to know you. Who are you? Okay. Gender, okay? Because don't fucking come after me. It's like, oh, why are you assuming that they're all male? Because it fucking says male right here, okay? 78% of my listeners are males. Men. Okay? Fucking men. 78%. You're not tired of seeing all these hot bitches on social media, are you? I just feel like I'm just fucking tired of it. I'm tired. Show me something different. It's the same fucking two titties bouncing and the same fucking two butt cheeks flapping. It's so fucking typical. I'm not even being a hater. I'm just like, come on. Show me something different. Where's the fucking creativity? What happened to it? And it's like, I fucking like all these puppy pages and all these like artist pages and like music and comedy, and how the fuck do I still get these fucking strippers on my feed? Why does the fucking Kardashians show up on my explore page? I don't even like watching the Kardashians. I've never watched a full fucking episode. They are not my idols. Why are they on my fucking feed? And I'm not being a hater. I swear I'm not being a hater. It's just like, I don't see the value in this. I'm sorry. I don't have a penis. But where's the fucking value in this? I feel like that it shows up so much. I feel like I'm almost becoming like desensitized to what's sexual anymore. What's sexy anymore? Because every time I pull up my fucking Instagram and then on the train, I look like a fucking pervert because there's a fucking lady with booty shorts stretching and I could see her pussy lips from the back. That's not that. I don't follow this. Hey, guy on the fucking train. You are being really nosy right now and you happen to look while I opened up my Instagram. I don't follow this, okay? And also, fuck you. Where's the fucking talent? What happened to the uniqueness? What happened to the creativity? What happened to the days when Riley Reid was poppin'? I miss those days. When Riley Reid was fucking hot shit. And it felt forbidden. This little innocent looking woman likes to get down. And she takes a lot. And she gives a lot. What happened to those days? What happened to the days where you had to search for this? What happened to the days where you had to search for, let me see pussy lips from the back? Where you didn't just have to open up your Instagram and it was like, here you go. I know you didn't ask for this, but we're suggesting that you see this. Show me something different. What has humanity come to? How did we get here? Is Pornhub even a place where you go to watch porn? Because I feel like now you could just... any app that you have is porn. I'm not going to stop using social media. I know you guys are probably thinking, well, if you fucking hate it so much, maybe uninstall all your apps. I really want to. I really do. I really do. But I need to promote this. I need to promote this podcast because I actually like venting and talking shit. You know, it's so funny too. It's like there's like a billion people on social media 24/7 everywhere in the world. Even if you have a shitty phone, you have Instagram and TikTok. Where are all these people? Why are they not passing by my page? Why are they not even liking my fucking videos? And you know what's so funny too? Like TikTok, like they always got some shit to say. Like the last video, the latest one that I gave like my take on the Super Mario movie and how fucking Bowser's delusional. And someone replied, "It's just a game, bro." And I replied back, "Yeah, and this is just a podcast, LOL." And I got another comment. It was like, oh, a female explaining how a man thinks. With like these like, with the laughing, crying emoji and the emoji that looks like, ugh, I'm sick, I'm dizzy. You know that emoji with the stupid face on? It's like, ugh, I don't feel so good. And I replied back, yeah. An evil turtle. Why does everything have to be about gender? Like, why do people always have to attack fucking females for their take on things? This is just my fucking take, and I know it's just a fucking movie. It's not the real world. But Noah, I don't think anyone has mentioned it. That's why I'm mentioning it. No one's attacking you, bro. Calm the fuck down, okay? I didn't say men be like and then put the fucking my take on it. Am I being sensitive or are the people commenting being sensitive? Because sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes I'm over here calling them pussies and I'm like, but what if I am? What if I'm being the fucking pussy? And you know what? I don't give a fuck. Comment anything. You can go kill yourself and I'm still gonna like that comment, okay? Because the traction, you gotta keep it going, you know? You gotta keep it going. Oh, man. But I guarantee with this fucking top that I have on that's shoulderless, I want to see if anybody likes my fucking videos. Okay? I'm not being a hater. I'm not hating on these hot bitches, okay? I'm not being a hater. What I'm just trying to say is, where's the fucking creativity in this? Show me something fucking different. Anybody can show their ass on the like in front of the camera. I just shaved my legs. So if you want, I can show you fucking pussy lips from the back, okay? But I don't want to. I have fucking morals, okay? God. I'm just genuinely asking. Is this... Does anybody want anything different? Because I'm kind of bored. I'm bored with what's out there. Everything feels so sexual now that we're starting to become desensitized. And this is I have a conspiracy theory, okay? This is my theory. Don't come after me, AI. You're gonna be daddy soon, so I don't want to talk bad about them. Don't come after me. Once fucking AI starts walking around, once robots don't have wheels anymore, don't fucking come to my door and fucking shoot me, okay? Because I love you, AI. You're the future. And I can't wait to collab with you. I can't wait to bring you to my side of the family. Okay, AI? Daddy? What if, my theory, what if everything's being sexualized and now eventually we won't find humans attractive anymore? What if this is the plan? We don't find humans attractive anymore. We have become desensitized, and now we're attracted to robots. Once robots start having legs and feet to walk on, am I gonna be attracted to them? Is that the plan? We won't have human communication anymore, and it's just gonna be, longtime friend, fucking Mackenzie. I don't know, Mackenzie. Hey, meet Alan Iverson. This is my husband now. His name's AI. His name is Alan Iverson. He's my husband now. And we have 3 beautiful children. They have my human genes, but it's all been computerized. And we made these babies together in a lab. Aren't they cute? They're smart. They're funny. When are we gonna have AI porn? When is that gonna be a thing? Robot porn. So do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys know who Whitney Cummings is, the comedian. She made a sex doll. She made a sex robot identical to herself. And it looks really amazing. It looks very real. I don't even know if the sex robots are going to look like that. What if the sex bots will have like certain futuristic, computerized kind of like facial features and like body features that we'll find attractive? When that happens, I think that's the day that I don't want to be on this earth anymore. I mean, maybe I'll give it a shot. I'll see what these fucking sex robots are all about. You know, I've never had sex with a robot before. And I feel like it'll be I feel like it'll be programmed like it'll be like the best sex of your life that you'll never fuck a human after you fuck a robot. And I think that's where they're you can't if you're for those who are not watching the video, I have a fish hook. I think that's how you're going to get hooked. No more humanity. That'll be something different. Oh man. I got a little riled up earlier. Wow. I swore I meditated before this, and I swear I journaled too. I wrote down in my journal just to get some of that out, you know, a little bit of that tension. And all right, let me just hydrate a little bit because I need to chill out a little bit. Wow. So I didn't want to bring up Mother's Day. I didn't want to bring up my mom. It's kind of been on my mind. I'm not a really big fan of Mother's Day. I don't like working on Mother's Day. And I don't really want to go on a dark route after I fucking lashed out on you guys. But Mother's Day is a little, I don't want to say it's tough because it's not like debilitating, but it kind of sucks because I don't really celebrate Mother's Day like how everybody celebrates. Of course, I call my mom. I thank her for having me and for raising me. And, you know, like the usual, like the flowers. And this year I can't be there with my mom. Our relationship is a little distant. And I just want to give you an example. Like, I remember back when I used to work in Burger King, I had a coworker whose mom would always drop her off. But every time they would say bye, it was like a big deal. Like, they would like hug and kiss and like, love you, mommy. Love you, mom. Thank you. And I always thought, like, that's weird. And I was like, you always do that with your mom? She was like, yeah. She's like, I love my mom. I always hug her and I always kiss her. And I was like, really? And in my mind, I was like, that's not normal. I think when I was a little kid, I do remember, like, my mom being affectionate. But then after I don't really remember how old, but I want to say maybe like 7 or 8 years old, and later, like, I feel like the affectionate mother kind of like just went away. It's almost like she vanished. And I can't blame my mother for that because she was going through a really difficult time in her marriage with my dad. And like, even while she was pregnant with my little brother, like, things were fucking tough. And you know, when you really think about like your parents and how old they were when you want to judge them and criticize them for raising you. So I think when I was 8 years old, my mom must have been like 29 or 30. I can't imagine being pregnant and having an 8-year-old my age right now. That's insane. Like, especially now, like during these times, it like seems like financially impossible. Even like when my little brother was a baby, toddler, like growing up as like a little kid, I always felt like I was the mother figure because my mom, I felt like after he was a baby, I feel like she stopped being affectionate with him as well. And which makes sense because my little brother was so aggressive. He had a lot of anger issues, just like myself. But instead, the only difference is that he actually acted on it. And he went to a bad school for little kids. He actually hit people in school. And I don't mean to put his business out there, but I just got to say what it is. When my mother was being distant, we felt lonely. And it was just me and my little brother. Growing up, it was only me and him. It's like we had each other's backs and we only had each other. And because we didn't have family in Jersey, like we felt even more lonely. We had one uncle, but that we weren't really close to him. Everyone that I had that was special to me and anyone who could help was in New York. And so growing up, because we didn't grow up with affection like that, like the hugging, the kissing, the even saying like I love you, that it was weird. And now my mother is not the same mother that she was with me and my little brother. Now I have two younger siblings who are growing up now. One, my little brother is turning 15 and my little sister is going to be 18. And they were raised completely different. It's like black and white. And now, slowly, like after the years went by, like my mother started to say like I love you. And hearing it for the first time, it was really weird. Very strange. I didn't know how to respond to that. And even to this day, it's like I'm trying really hard to say I love you back because we didn't grow up like that. I know I'm putting myself out there saying all this, but it's the truth. So then like I realized that these like lovey-dovey daughter-mother relationships, that's actually normal, and what I have isn't normal. I've already spoken to a professional about this, so I feel okay speaking about this because it's already been talked about, it's already been acknowledged, it's already been processed in my mind, and it's still a work in progress with my mother. But growing up, it wasn't just like daddy issues, it was mommy and daddy issues. And growing up, I've always had a hard time finding someone who I looked up to. And like, I don't know if you remember in school, like they would always ask you like, who's your idol? Who do you look up to? Who's your hero? And like, I would always be at a blank because I never knew. I never knew what an idol, what a hero looked like to me. And now that I'm older, it's like, fuck. Like my mom was a hero. I didn't notice when it was all going down, but my mom was a hero for taking that step to get a divorce. And she somehow went from a stay-at-home mom to having to work 2-3 jobs just so we can have a place to stay and eat and have the bare minimum. She was the hero the whole fucking time. And growing up, like I've always had this missing piece of what a strong woman looked like. And that's why I think I've always told myself, you're not going to be this soft pushover woman who's going to depend on a man. And it's so funny too, because I remember my mom always told me, don't ever take shit from no one. Make sure you make your own money. Don't rely on a man. And in my mind, I'm like, fuck, like, damn, I really wish she did that. But I see why that she ingrained it in my fucking brain, because my mom was going through exactly what she didn't want me to go through. And I remember I had like these woman figures growing up when I was like a teenager. And when I was 14, I started going to a boxing gym. And this wonderful, strong Puerto Rican woman was the owner of this gym at the time. And I always looked up to her. Like, she was sassy, beautiful, she was strong, she knew how to box. Like, she could spar with any guy, and she held her own. I was so like I looked up to her so much. But I think I looked up to her for the wrong reasons. Or maybe she was just one of my stepping stones that I needed. She was so physically strong that I was like, "Whoa. I want to be like that when I get older." And she was just very like outgoing, and she did not give a fuck. And she owned her own gym along with her husband at the time, and so she made a mark on me. Another woman that I look up to is my cousin. She's an older cousin, so I looked up to her, and I actually never thanked her for getting me out of a really toxic relationship when I was in my early 20s. It was the first time I felt like a woman helping another young woman. I remember I went to her house. She got a little notebook and she wrote down, okay, how much do you make? What are your expenses? Your car payment, insurance, your everything. Write everything down. And like, she gave me hope. She gave me hope to get out of a relationship that I didn't think was possible to get out of. And now that I think about it, my mom needed someone like that when she was getting a divorce and she was faced with, damn, how am I going to raise these two kids by myself? Exactly what my cousin did for me. So my mom needed a woman to help her out, to dig her out of this fucking ditch. One day, I just don't want to regret not loving my mom as much as everyone else does. And I don't know if anyone else has this kind of relationship with their mother. I feel like everybody who listens to me, I think they're pretty stable with their mothers. Or at least it seems that way. And if anyone can relate to this, like, I don't know. Like, it's normal to not be normal. And I think me even saying all this, like me even opening up to you motherfuckers, like, you guys are probably like, oh, that makes a lot of sense now. Oh, that makes so much sense why she is the way she is. Because her mom didn't love her enough. No, I'm not even saying that's true, because I know my mom loves me, but she didn't show it. feel like my mom was just so busy, so stressed out that she forgot to stop and smell the roses. And I'm not putting my mom down. I'm not saying, "Well, you fucking did this to me." I'm not. I'm just saying what it is. And I guess I never really spoke to my mom about that too. Like how proud I am for her getting out of a toxic relationship. And I feel like my mom could have gotten out of that a lot sooner if I wasn't being a little bitch about it. Cuz I remember one day like my mom was like crying and like her and my dad had an argument and she's like, "That's it, pack up your fucking bags, we're leaving." And it was a school night, and I remember I had Girl Scouts the next day. So when I had Girl Scouts, I think I had to either bring my Girl Scout uniform or I had to wear it. And I don't know, like Girl Scout Day was like my fucking, it was like, oh, that was like my Friday. I looked forward to Girl Scout Day. And I remember like me just stopping my mom, like, "No, we can't because tomorrow I have Girl Scouts." I remember the look on my mom's face, like kind of like defeat. Like, I really want us to get up and leave right now. It's really late on a school night, but fuck it. I want to get the fuck out of this fucking house right now. And I said, "No, because I have Girl Scouts tomorrow." And my mom didn't do it. And we stayed home that night. And I really don't remember what happened. And I don't know how far that event happened and when my parents actually got a divorce. How much sooner my mom could have been relieved from all that bullshit. But I think she stayed because of the kids, because of me. And I guess on Mother's Day, I don't want to bring it up, but maybe not on Mother's Day. No, that's going to be so stupid and cheesy. But next time I see my mom, I have to appreciate. I can't even imagine what me in my 30s, like I can't imagine being in my mother's shoes. Do you ever just think like, if you put yourself in other people's shoes, then maybe you could really understand. Maybe you would sympathize more and not be so judgmental. And I'm talking to myself. Be like, fuck you, you judgmental fucking little bitch. You ungrateful little fucking bitch. But I appreciate it. I appreciate everything that my mother has done. Looking at it in hindsight, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have gone to jail for murder because I don't think I would have put up with my dad's bullshit if I was my mom. Damn, I took you guys on another fucking rant. I need to lighten up this podcast right now. Okay, so I found this video on Instagram. I got a lot of videos here that I want to save. When it's time for the podcast, I don't mention them. I follow the holistic psychologist on Instagram, and I don't know if anyone wants to hear this or needs to hear this, or maybe you can skip 30 seconds or a minute. To my inner child, growing up with adults who couldn't cope with stress made everything a crisis. We can find joy, play, and better coping skills. To my inner child, I'm sorry that physical affection, kind, loving words, and emotional support was non-existent. More emotionally available, supportive people are coming. Okay, one more. That's the last one. Fuck. To my inner child, you were conditioned to never disappoint or let anyone down, even if you are uncomfortable. We say no, set boundaries, and disappoint people guilt-free. Yeah, fuck, we disappoint people guilt-free. Fuck you, yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, fucking rock and roll. Fucking rock and roll, baby. And that's what I do now. Disappoint people guilt-free. Fuck you. Not you listening, but you people. Fuck yeah. Okay, so what I was getting at this, and I know I shouldn't laugh at this video, but it was kind of funny, and I know it's fucked up, and I guess this is a dark humor that I see dark humor in things that shouldn't be dark or made fun of, but there was a video on social media, and oh, this is fucked up. Lord, please forgive me. Don't punish me for this, please. Okay, so the caption pretty much says that the woman keeps falling while she's trying to save this runaway stroller. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay, in the video, this woman, I guess, is putting her bags in the back of the car. And she left a stroller there because I'm assuming that the bags were in the stroller, in the back of the stroller. And in the video, you see the stroller rolling away. And it's rolling into oncoming traffic both ways. There's cars going at least 30, 40 miles per hour both ways. There's no fence. There's nothing to block the stroller from heading towards the road. This woman falls straight on her fucking head. She gets up and then she falls again. And then she gets up again for the third time. And then like she gave up at that point because she saw a guy running towards the stroller and he caught it just in time. And you see someone else run over to help her get up. And then the guy who caught the stroller, he comes over to console her because it looks like she really hit her head. She went like head on the first time she fell. So who knows? Because you can't see what her face looks like. But I'm sure she had a gash on her forehead. She got up like 2 more times after that and she just couldn't get up. And she tried and she kept falling. And I'm trying to be compassionate over here because I'm like, damn, well, if I fell the way she fell, I would probably be unconscious right now. She was probably concussed. And she must have been dizzy. And she couldn't get up. But also, she was a little bit on the chubby side. And I don't want to be... Look. I don't want to bring weight into this. But I feel like maybe if she was in shape a little bit... I feel like maybe it would have been a little easier to get up. But now these fucking people in the comments said, dude, I don't trust her. It looks like she was falling on purpose. This woman hit her head on concrete. And she's saying that she fell on purpose. Someone replied, this happened in Hesperia, California. That lady was the baby boy's great aunt. She was screaming and crying for help. That's why someone ran to get the baby. She did everything she possibly could. Glad everything turned out fine. Everyone's shaming her. What if she has handicap issues? What if she is diabetic? Let's just be happy those people helped out. Yo, these fucking people, like... people are just saying, like, oh, like, she didn't seem like she tried hard enough. I don't trust this lady because she didn't get up on time. Ugh, fucking hate people sometimes. All right, what else? Something on a good note here. Something. I want to end this on a good note. All right, I'm gonna read a Dear Abby because I gotta start getting ready for work. But I also don't want to leave on a dark note. Okay, three is a crowd for single man and his parents. Dear Abby, I am a 30-something single gay man. My parents are older and have a strained marriage. They no longer have a relationship but stay together. I live with them because of money issues and they sometimes need assistance. I do not have the ability to bring friends over or dates over, and I feel as if my mental health is being affected because of this, among other things. I own the house we live in, but because my folks are helping me, I feel I can't tell them to leave. They irritate me to no end, and I feel awful about that. What can I do to encourage them to leave me alone? Frustrated in Pennsylvania. Dear Frustrated, you and your parents are all adults. In a sense, your relationship with them now its own marriage of convenience. You are overdue for a frank conversation with your parents and boundaries and privacy. You should be able to entertain your friends, and your folks should give you the space to do it. You should also care less what they think the way you conduct your life. You are a big boy now, and as an adult, you can do what you like. So I don't know if you guys know any single gay men, but let me tell you something. Gay men have the best time of their lives. Gay men know how to party. Gay men know how to drink and have a good time. I've had a couple gay friends that I don't even know how I'm still alive because of the way they fucking party, and I try to catch up. It's insane. I can't. I know that now, but there's so much fun. For this man to have his own house and not be able to have parties, any friends over, any dates, that feels debilitating. As a gay person, all you want to do is have fun, enjoy the company of others, and just like enjoy life. I feel like gay people enjoy their lives more than straight people. I know I'm making assumptions here, but I just, based off of what I know, my experience, and I can't compete. They're so much happier, or at least it seems that they're happier. But to not have a place of your own to get jerked around, that kind of sucks. Damn, that would suck. I'm trying to put myself in his shoes. I have my own house. I'm single. I'm a single gay man at that. And I'm sure he doesn't have like hotel money. Why are you going to spend money on a hotel if you have a fucking house? And then you can't have people over because your parents are there. Can you imagine not getting D-downed as an adult because your parents are there and you don't want them to listen to the gross things that you're into? I would hate that. I wonder if his mother ever snoops around his room. Like, you remember watching like Dahmer when his grandmother went into his room? He was like, "Grandma, why'd you throw away my mannequin?" Can you like imagine what this single man has in his room? I'm curious. What kind of kinky shit does he have in his drawers? I feel like also gay men are a lot more open sexually. Stomping on grounds that don't really get stomped on, if you know what I mean. Where was I going with that? I don't know. But that's it for me. And I know this is going to come out after Mother's Day, but I hope everyone who's a mother that's listening, I hope you had a great Mother's Day. I hope everyone that's not a mother, call their mother. Tell them thank you and I love you. And don't just get flowers because it's Mother's Day. Get them whenever you can. I'm sure she would like that. And my family has always told me, don't send flowers to someone who's already dead. Don't wait for them to die to send them flowers. Give them flowers when they're still alive. And that's something that's always been ingrained. Send flowers when people are still alive, and don't decide to send them at the funeral. Because by then, what good is that going to do? They're not here to enjoy them. Have a great week. Enjoy this warm weather. Have fun. Enjoy your lives. But don't be irresponsible and spend all your money, because, you know, right now's not the time to do that. Be grateful. Thank you for listening. And until next time, bye.
Hey yo. Hey yo.